There's still much work to be done. But if we find a way to amass the 2.7 billion units of magic power needed, the revived system will become reality.
It's unbelievable. The theoretical magic is flawless.
The revive system could bring back the dead?
In the Academy's history, we've never witnessed such a mind.
How many times must I repeat myself, Zeref? The type of magic that you're exploring is strictly forbidden. Have you not considered the toll? The sheer number of lives that must be sacrificed for your design to work? Life and death are both bound by nature, and they fall under the rules of gods, not mere mortals.
Consider life. There exists an element of human choice in its creation, does there not? So then, why should death be fully exempt from that?
Ankh Selim, I beseech you to have mercy on this boy's soul! Zeref,
Yes, sir?
are you ignoring my commands? I told you to stop working on this Eclipse project.
But the design is almost complete, and I figured out how to avoid the ethical dilemma. A door that takes us through time, backwards.
But why return to the past?
Well,
It's all part of a recurring focus of your work. I can only assume your ultimate goal is to bring your late brother back to life? Despite our repeated warnings over the years, you remain obsessed with the dangerous idea of reviving the dead. And because of this, the board has decided to expel you. This was not an easy decision. We all had such high hopes for you.
not now! Please, sir!
Your brother is never coming back. And nothing you can do will change that! What's happening?
Teacher, help me!
Oh no! This must be the wrath of Ankh Selim!
Before I knew it, the lives of every teacher and student at the Academy had been snuffed out. I had indeed drawn the wrath of Ankh Selim. This curse is one of contradiction. The deeper my concern for life, the more I'm surrounded by death. Please forgive me. The only way to suppress it is to have no concern for life. This curse also stopped my process of aging, dooming me to live forever. After the school, I was plagued by conflict, unfathomable guilt for taking so many lives. Yet the fact that I could continue my studies forever pleased me greatly, and in turn, that joy disgusted me. After wandering through that existential labyrinth for years, I came to a conclusion. My death will bring all this to an end. So I began to undertake the most taboo magic of all. That which creates life. I brought into existence demons that could kill me, known today as demons of the Books of Zereth. Because they were made of ether, the building blocks of magic, I originally called them Aetherius. If only those demons were powerful enough to finish me off. Eventually, I created my magnum opus that could bring all this to an end. In fact, I called it END. Aetherius Natsu Dragneel. But this was not some object or tool to be used as a means to an end. He was human from the beginning, flesh and blood. I had cared for my beloved brother's body all those years, waiting for this day. At last, my brothers returned as the ultimate Aetherius. My deepest desires have both been made flesh. Natsu, do you remember me? I am your older brother, Zereth. Aetherius Natsu Dragneel. I'm sure you'd like to know how you were paired with Igniel, as well as my connection to Mavis. But those tales will be told later. At the moment, there's a very important man that I need to meet with. Can I even call him a man? It's rather surprising that you agreed to have this discussion. I can assume this is how you normally look? How's your arm healing up? Well, Acnologia?
Black Wizard, what is it you want?
You crave destruction, yet you hardly indulge yourself. If you so desired, you could use your power to bring the entire world to its knees. But for some reason you haven't. Whether it's a matter of principle or ambition is unclear.
The same could be said of you.
To be quite honest, my indecision is what has kept me out of the fray. Should I side with humans and do battle with you? Or would the opposite better suit my needs? But I've come to the conclusion that the question itself is flawed. After weighing my interests, I am on neither side. Both you and mankind should be wiped out. What do you think? You have been waiting for a serious challenge, correct? I am the one who will bring that to you. The world will bear witness. A human, a dragon, and an immortal will constitute this final battle.
In my opinion, Magnolia is the jewel of Eastern Fiore. But it shone much brighter when the Fairy Tale Guildhall was part of the skyline. Strange to think it's been a year since we've walked these streets.
Does this bring back some memories or what?
Hey, look! They fixed up Cardia Cathedral!
The members we'd been able to find were all in favor of getting the guild back together.
It's so good to see everything's back to normal.
The town's always been resilient.
Yeah. After the fight with Avatar, our group needed to split up for a while, but we agreed to reconvene here in Magnolia.
I won't be long, but I need to report back to Jalal first.
Hey, Gajil. Could you not tell the council about us? Keep it hush-hush.
They wouldn't approve of us shacking up.
Give me a break! I mean me and Urza's mission!
We need to report back as well, but we'll meet you there ASAP.
Kinda thought working for the council was my true calling.
That is supposed to be a joke, right?
I bet old Woodface will be sad to see me go.
No, that one's definitely a joke.
I should arrest you for that!
No crime in being funny!
It's a shame, but I seriously doubt we're gonna get any information about Zeref from those Avatar members. They worshipped him, but they didn't actually know him.
Is something wrong? You look sad. Aren't you glad to be back here?
Of course I am. I just kinda got lost in my memories for a second. Yeah, so many memories were made in this town. Some are sad, some are happy. Most of them still make me smile. I formed them with my fairy tale family. I was afraid after what happened last year, those memories would be all we had left.
Master, are you out of your mind?
What's wrong with you?
I can't believe you wouldn't talk to us first! How will we put food on the table?
Yeah, we need money!
Tell us you're joking!
I am disbanding the Fairy Tale Guild, which means from this point on you must forge your own way forward. That's final.
I just can't accept this, Master!
You gotta realize that you're messing with our lives here!
If you want to quit so bad, why don't you just leave by yourself?
Yeah!
A real man never quits! Fairy Tale ain't going away!
I've made my decision, and Fairy Tale is no more. Hear me? You are never to speak its name again. Leave it in the past.
Makarov was gone before the shock could wear off. We were all in a daze. Eventually, everyone did have to start forging their own paths. As he'd said, just like that, Fairy Tale was over. We were left clutching those memories we'd shared.
Come on, Lucy, we're just about there.
Yeah, we're practically at the old guild hall.
I know. But honestly, I'm kind of too scared to get any closer.
Why? 'Cause the building's gone? That's the least important part of the guild. It's what's inside us that counts.
We all feel the same way about it. But everyone else? I mean, it was exciting when you showed up out of nowhere and talked about reviving the guild. So I let myself get fired up too. And right away, I sent out messages to everybody that had been in the guild, at least those I could find. No word from me for an entire year. Then suddenly, I asked them to drop everything, come to Magnolia and rebuild Fairy Tale. Maybe they've done exactly what Master said and started making their own way through life. Maybe they've moved on. Are we the only ones who feel this way? What if they have put it in the past? What if they've forgotten about it altogether?
I know my memory's not that great, but it's only been a year.
Kana?
You're here!
What's up? It's so good to see you guys again. Wendy, I think you've grown a bit since last time.
No, not really.
And you're just as bouncy as always, Lucy.
Kana.
Not gonna lie, with all that happened, this has been an eye-opening year for me. I decided I'd try to track down my old man, so I was gonna take a trip. Can hardly believe I got your letter. What a lucky break. I imagine everyone else feels the same. The guild's family. I've been a member ever since I was a little kid. So when Makarov decided to break it up all of a sudden, I was pretty lost. I had no idea how I was gonna make a living or who I could turn to. In a weird way, it helped put things into perspective. The whole situation was such a shock to all of us. It seemed like nobody had the stones to reach out. Or I should say nobody but you, Lucy. Good call. So come on. Everyone's waiting.
Yeah?
Looking good, Lucy! You are rocking that long hair!
It's so awesome to see you guys!
When I got your letter, it made me really happy.
Oui. Heard Natsu caused a scene at the Capitol.
Hey, Wendy! We missed you and Carla around here!
Looking like a scrubber there, Happy?
Certainly took you long enough.
Back in Magnolia. It feels good.
Warren!
You like the portable communication lacrima I built?
Nab! He read your Sorcerer Weekly articles. And so did I.
Redis! Max!
Oui, oui. Here in the flesh.
Alzak, Biska, and little Aska.
Still such a beautiful and happy family.
Jet, Troy!
Team Shadow Gear is together again!
I had to leave the council for that to happen.
You were working for the Magic Council?
Makau, Wakaba, and Romeo.
Gonna have to lock you guys up for being chumps.
Lucky.
Digging the new hairstyle.
Beechster.
I'm guessing that's some kind of reunion dance.
Kinana.
She actually learned some magic.
I wasn't gonna miss this for the world!
Lasana. Elfman.
A reunion fit for a real man!
Lucy. Mira, it's you! Welcome back home. I am home. It felt so natural for us to be together again, like a real family. I was so happy, but the tears wouldn't stop. I missed you! Oh!
Guess what I found? A little ragged, but who cares? Our guild is back in action! Fairy Tail still rules!